Saar runs the rebound down. To the basket against Duncan Robinson, flips it up and fills it up. Away from it comes Saar. To move the ball on the perimeter. 4 boards already for Saar, who comes to forecourt, still has it. Gets it back inside, whirls and hooks. Batted around, and Jalen Duren has it. KD to the basket, 7-2. Right. There's Keyshawn George looking for daylight. Got away from a double team into the corner for
Thompson. Paid that time for helping out.
Cade from the lane, twisting, turning, fall away. Koulibaly. Champagny into the corner to Keyshawn George. Topside Saar. He'll try from distance and drain it with a fat hand. They played well out of the gate. From the lane, flipping it up and missing Koulibaly. A follow-up. Bob Carrington to forecourt. It certainly hasn't, no. Karis LeVert to the lane. Karis LeVert to the basket.
Usually a guy that's near the top in assists in the league.
Marcus Sasser, another hustle guy. Fight his way inside was Vucevic. Pistons take it away. Marcus again to the basket. Ooh, blocked by Vucevic. Smash. That was a serious block. You're right. He smashed that baby. Pistons go inside to Stu against him, however. Devontae Green with a steal. Karis LeVert with a shot. Off the iron. Rebound Wizards. They'll go ahead to Will Riley. Their first round draft. High post. Bounces to the basket cutting Sharif Cooper. And on the perimeter, second one down, is Anthony Gill. Karis LeVert to the basket. Gets the deuce for the Pistons. It's now 39-23 Wizards. Vucevic bumps on Stu on his drive, stops and fires and fills it up. From 8 guys. And they have the ball right now. To the basket with an easy one. Will Riley to Cade. Cade in front to Jalen Duren. Brought it down, lost it. Wizards on the run. Off the high glass goes Jameer Watkins with it.
So it's been busy around the league, guys, and we'll start to see which moves actually shift the balance in this league.
Exactly. Good stuff, Natalie. Here's a Saar Thompson to the basket. Now Cade will trigger from the baseline. The Javonte Green hands back to Cade. Cade dumps it deep. Javonte Green. Carrington dumps it deep for Gill. Asar got him. Nice block by Asar. Pistons running out. Get a jam from JD.
The Pistons crowd, for the first time, something to cheer about. That was as loud as it's been on that last conversion.
6 straight Piston point. Cade to the baseline. In front to Stu. Flips it up and in.
Beautiful.
Nice job by the Pistons and execution. Cade fights his way to forecourt as we get back to the action. Cade rises and fires wide of the lane. No, nice leaping tap in by Ron Holland. Is Sharif Cooper. Here come the Pistons again. Duncan Robinson for 3, and it's through. Back within 7. 2:20 to play in the half. Cade spins to the rim, flips it up and in. He scored it off the square. George stops, guns for 3, won't go through. Saar with a nice one-arm rebound and a stick-back score. They get to 2, but not 3. Cade against Riley. Rises in the paint, sends it. He's already proven that he can play. Cade backs himself down and scores over Carrington. Hang on to it. Keyshawn George gets a screen from Saar. Gets to the baseline, behind the back bounce to Saar. He's open for a minute and he triples. Natalie Kerwin, take it away, Natalie.
Yeah, Jalen Duren, he will be out the rest of this game here tonight with right knee soreness, guys.
He'll be not out tomorrow when the Knicks come to
I
town.
was thinking the same thing.
Bob Carrington, meantime, tripling. Sometimes you got to stand up for yourself a little bit. He probably knows exactly how many attacks he has. One free throw went, and the Wizards go inside. It's the rookie. Riley to the lane, to the basket, left hands it up and in. That young man can play. Riley shakes to the baseline. And Glasser goes in off the glass.
Riley ahead as the Pistons are trying to get set on defense. Tristan tags him for a three.
Vučević boards it. Vučević can handle a little bit, gets the forecourt on the dribble. Still has it. Flips it up from the paint and fills it up. So it's 90-71. Karis LeVert. Deep to Paul Reed, got him a dunk.
These road trips, it's been a delightful, I say, scenery having Trey around, and these young guys, you got to soak up the knowledge from him.
Marcus Sasser coming out of the timeout for
Sasser with a three. Vučević bounces it to the basket, cutting Riley. And this Will Riley. Karis LeVert with the dribble. Karis LeVert with a drive. Nice hang for Washington. 1:14 left in the third. Vučević comes high to screen. Gets it back inside. Pocket pick. Javonte Green with a So many guys in that G League can flat out play.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be playing ball for a living if they couldn't. The spinning gun goes. Meantime, Bilal Coulibaly with the basketball. Cross court to Riley. Riley's wide open and he triples. Gives to Gill. Now to Will Riley. Riley with a drive. Tried to dump it down deep to Gill. He got it there. Gill somehow hooked it off the glass and good. Nice setup by
13. Cooper came off the bench, but he's not coming off the floor.
Yeah, they love him out there. Vučević for three, and it's through. Caves at the elbow. Deep to Asar. Off the glass and good. Big time basket. It's 109-101. Yeah. He thought he had all night. He didn't know Ron Holland was nearby. Ron Holland on the baseline. Ron Holland off the glass. And good! Hustle man strikes again. Paul Reed saved it. But the Wizards have it. Cooper with the shot. Yes! A big three for Sharif Cooper. 4:20 left. Ron Holland trying to get to the paint against Coulibaly. Topside Duncan Robinson. Long gunning. It goes! Count that, baby! And a foul! Chance for a four-bagger. The three. Cooper to forecourt for the Wizards. Cooper to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. And he is, I think he has to be. Paul Reed with the basketball for the Pistons. Off to Duncan Robinson. Sideline, it goes. Duncan Robinson for three. Asar tried to tap it once, the second time.
You know, it's getting pretty much to that point.
Riley backs in. Down deep it goes. And flipping it up and in is Sharif. To 112. Coulibaly keeps that dribble. And now blindside swipe by Marcus Sasser to Cade. Here's the long gun.
If there's a lesson to be learned, you know, for the Pistons, you didn't start this game the right way.
Time's going to run out on the Pistons.